Well, you guys, the next two matches, I'm pretty sure were just added on the spot here during the show because I don't think these were advertised ahead of time. The first one being Penta versus Rusev, and the other one was Nikki Bella versus Asuka. Now, when it comes to Penta versus Rusev, it was unexpected. They had a stare down in a backstage segment, which I thought was really interesting because these two at one point were in AEW at the same time and they never crossed paths. But they did here in the WWE, which I thought was cool. Penta, he expressed to Adam Pearce that he wants a shot at Dominic Mysterio's Intercontinental Championship. And then Rusev steps into the picture, which made me think, okay, well now Rusev might be heading to that Intercontinental title scene as well, which I think we kind of talked about, if I'm not mistaken, where we were like, well, that wouldn't make sense because Rusev's a heel, Dominic Mysterio's a heel, but I think they're going to find a way to put Rusev in that Intercontinental title picture scene, especially after how this match went down with Rusev defeating Penta. So now Rusev is picking up wins. He defeated Sheamus at Clash in Paris. And then he defeated Penta tonight. Penta he's not usually pinned a whole lot. Maybe a couple times that I can think of that Penta has actually been pinned since his entire time in the WWE. Rusev is now one of those people that has actually been able to pin Penta. Regardless if the match was underwhelming and unexpected, it's still a big win for Rusev, so that was cool to see. But this thing that they did with Penta and the New Day is also to hype up Worlds Collide. The New Day is going to be facing the AAA Tag Team Champions at Worlds Collide on Friday, and Penta is also scheduled to make a surprise appearance. So everything that they did here, basically to kill two birds with one stone. You get a win on Rusev, you get him closer to that title picture, and I'm sure we're gonna see Penta get involved in the tag team match on Friday with the New Day. But what did you guys think about Rusev versus Penta?
For the sake of time, I'm going to keep this pretty freaking quick. Look, I don't know why you are shoving Penta into a second filler feud, because if this turns into something more, which based on the way that backstage segment went with him and Adam Pearce and Rusev, I'm just like, we just got him out of the feud with the New Day, which was already fucking 3 weeks too long. And it only was a month. But as far as it's concerned, how do you put him in one filler feud